Herman Cain seems to have come out of nowhere, right? I mean, here's a guy that not a lot of people knew about a year ago. How did he do it? You know, and everybody talks about, oh, well, he's a great speaker, et cetera. And there's definitely truth in that, right? But usually on the Republican side, well, on both sides, but certainly on the Republican one, you don't really do this without some sort of money backing you up. Well, we found out where the money's coming from. Prepare to be shocked. Turns out Herman Cain has been backed by the Koch brothers all along. So let me give you a long list of things that of how they backed Herman Cain. Ever since 2005, Cain has led the Americans for Prosperity's new Prosperity Expansion Project. Here's what you get if you lead a project for the Koch brothers. A lot of money. So since 2005, they've been like, Herman Cain, you're our guy, man. Oh, yeah, we're going to need you to lead a project. Absolutely. Here's a wad of cash. Now say whatever the hell we want you to say. He's got a campaign manager and a chief of staff now, right? Of course, for his presidential campaign. Where do they come from? Well, you look at that. It's Mark Bloch, who served as the president for Americans for Prosperity's Wisconsin chapter. In fact, he's the one that apparently convinced him to run for president in the first place. Again, Americans for Prosperity, totally funded by the Koch brothers. So the Koch brothers give Herman Cain money since 2005. Then they get one of their guys to go convince Herman Cain that he should run for president because they love his ideas about lower taxes for rich people. Shocking enough. And then there's a long list. He headlined a Koch-backed anti-climate rally. Again, you get paid for all those speeches. Cain attended the Koch brothers' private biannual meeting in Palm Springs where they colluded on how to defeat Democrats, which is their right, but Cain's been with them all along. Cain traveled to Wisconsin, backed by the Kochs, to fight the unions. He was also a featured speaker at the Koch-funded Right Online conference. Again, every time he speaks, he makes money from the Koch brothers, right? So now the thing is, you got to understand about this, is that it's not like they go in 2005 into a smoke-filled room and they say, Herman Cain, I know you don't believe any of this, but we need you to go out and say all this stuff and we'll pay. That's not how it works. The way it works is that this is a big, big country. So they scour the country for who is someone we can use as a puppet, as a tool, right? As Phil Davidson would say, either as a weapon or as a tool. And in this case, mainly as a tool, right? And they go, oh, this Herman Cain guy, he's saying a lot of the nonsense we like. Let's pour money into him and rise him up. Let's take him from obscurity to make him a national figure. And if we can, let's get him to run for president. Why do they want to do that? Because then they feed him this plan, which he presents, called the 999 economic plan, which he cuts taxes to 9% across the board in all the different categories. It is estimated that the Koch brothers' tax rates would fall from 28% to 11%. They would save billions of dollars if Herman Cain was elected and put that plan forward. So now, just don't take our word for it. Let's listen to Herman Cain. Herman Cain, what do you think about the Koch brothers?
What do you think of David Koch?
David Koch?
Yes.
I think David Koch is a patriot because David Koch cares about the future of this country. His brother Charles Koch is also a patriot. They care about the future of this country.
What do you think about the criticism that some on the left have levied their way?
I think they criticize the Koch brothers and what they do simply because they have no other way to try and attack them. It is the typical liberal way. I get attacked because of my conservative views. They get attacked because they happen to be rich and they happen to believe in America. They happen to believe in the Constitution. They believe in the Declaration. They believe in, the values of the Founding Fathers. That's why they get attacked. That's why they get attacked.
I love that. They get attacked because they're Americans who love the Constitution. Yeah, the liberals hate the Constitution. That's why they were livid when Bush shredded the Fourth Amendment, right? And then the different parts that challenge the First Amendment, that's for a lot of liberals the number one issue. But that's the usual trick. The Founding Fathers are with us, right? And then second of all, apparently we attack them because of their conservative views. Well, that's true, because we disagree with your conservative views. What do you want us to do? And it's not like conservatives ever attack liberals based on their views, right? But my favorite was they attack them because they're rich. We don't mind the Koch brothers being rich. Steve Jobs was rich. Bill Gates is rich. Warren Buffett is rich. It ain't about being rich. It's about using that wealth to buy the politicians to do crony capitalism and make sure that they get all the breaks. They get the deregulation. They get the low taxes by buying people like you, okay? That's the part we object to. But of course, overall, my favorite in that was immediately Cain jumping to the defense of the Koch brothers. They are true patriots. Charles Koch and David Koch have given me so much money and put me in this position to be their puppet. I mean, they are awesome because they love freedom and the Constitution.